like all week long we've not stayed home. We have places to go today too. We are going to the library, our local public library, which of course is a great place to go, being a librarian myself. I didn't know if you knew why this channel is called Library Calling, so I've placed a link below in the info bar for you to go to my blog, Library Calling, and read why it's called Library Calling. All right? Okay, bye. This book is my book I checked out from the library. I didn't really go in to check out a book because I have so many books I want to read anyway, but I kind of wanted to read a book with like a summer theme. I do that sometimes, like for holidays I'll read Christmas books around Christmas and stuff like that because it just makes me feel good inside. Okay, more later. Bye. I came outside to start reading that book I got at the library because one of my favorite pastimes is to sit in the sun and read my book. And while I was sitting down in my chair, I thought I would share with you my bucket garden. Bucket gardening is something that I tried last year, and I have my dad's help. But he takes these just random buckets that we get for free from where my husband works, and he takes the lid and I don't know what all he does, but he turns it upside down inside, and then he cuts a hole in it so that what you do is you water until the water comes out of these holes. Each of the buckets have holes that he drilled in them. And it's self-draining, so you can't overwater them. And we've had a bunch of really good rain, and I've got some really great vegetables. I have peppers, and I've I've planted cucumbers and okra in some of them. And then I have one over here, and actually this is the setup I do for my tomato, but it's not a tomato plant right now. I haven't got my tomato planted yet over here, but as the tomato grows, they get really heavy, tomato vines do, and they'll just fall over and they can break, or they'll sit on the ground and the tomatoes will rot. So what we do is we tie a string, actually last year we used a wire across here on these T-posts, and then as the tomato grows, we grab just thin string and we gently tie from the base of that stem to the wire, and it helps it to stay up, and it'll grow and stay off the ground. So that's kind of what we did last year, and we're going to do that again this year. So anyway, but and I put my buckets in my little river rock area that we've got with this huge mess of hose. Anyway, that way there's no weeds that grow up around it. We don't have to mow around it, and then they're right here by the door and by the hose conveniently, so that I can keep them getting watered and watch them. But anyway, as they grow, I will show you some more. I just wanted to share with you my bucket garden. Okay, bye. At this point in Davis's life, he says he wants to be a meteorologist, and so he loves to, check the weather app and look at radar, and he gets really interested in storms. And right now, we had some really dark clouds move in, and it's very still and quiet out here. Anyway, we just kind of come outside to take a gander at the clouds. And this bad thing is that like in less than an hour, I have to drive this beast to Carthage because we need to get, it has self-leveling jacks, and for some reason they're not wanting to lower, and you have to be level when you're RVing. So anyway, I told Mark that, hey, I can drive it to Carthage. It's a straight shot, big shoulders on the road and stuff. I've driven it once before, but he was with me. So me and Davis are going to be driving it later. And I don't want it to be rainy and stormy. That'll add to my stress. But anyway, gotta get it done. Okay, anyway, we're just enjoying the stormy weather, and I don't know. That's all. Hi guys. I'm standing out here on our back deck, and Do you notice that I'm squinting? I'm squinting because the sun is out. Do you remember that last clip where I was showing you how a storm was rolling in and I was really nervous about driving the RV? Well, yeah, the sheets of rain came. I mean, you couldn't see hardly, but I did. But my point is, this weather reminds me of the power of forgiveness. We go to church, and I believe that you can have a do-over when Christ comes in your life and you begin to see things through his eyes. And as I'm standing here, the weather is beautiful. You would never know all the stress and the storms that were once here because it's fresh again. So I will leave you with this. If you're going through a storm in your life, it'll be over soon. And maybe for you, you'll get to start over and it'll be beautiful, just like this weather right now. Hope you've had a great Wednesday, and thanks for watching. Bye.